The stalwart patrons say their names with reverent pride.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability.
Gotta sneak behind these idiots.
A swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Or a Solid Snake.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained.
I'm fucking around with all these men with the invisibility costume things. Do I go up this ladder now, or do I have to go over there somewhere?
Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Doesn't seem to be anything back there.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we,
No,
the Marine
that's just
Corps,
pointless.
play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program
Step over that metal and alert the enemy.
Fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. Not to mention interference from a
They're
major
still talking.
player.
Different route.
But this project is vital to the Marine Corps.
What's
The enemy
that?
is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Well,
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
we're gonna turn and change direction. Well, they look now.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right. Left.
Why would they start looking around for? What a load of cheap shit. They're meant to be watching that thing. Why would he go, why don't you start looking about? Fuck this game.
Respond. Snake? Snake!
I have a daughter.
Right, this is annoying the shit out of me. I don't even remember this being this annoying.
Snake, what's wrong?
What's wrong is this whole game is wrong, you nerd. How are you meant to get past that guy? There's no room there. Run right past this light, they won't see me. Yeah, they will.
Sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Alright!
Snake, what's wrong?
This game is what's wrong now. This game sucks.
Have her or her children experience
Get pwned
the
by
horror of
doubt.
nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation.
Honest.
As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
As a matter of passion. You want to look the other way, you punks?
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Down.
Fuck you.
Left. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
Metal
incident
Gear.
during the administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Well, he doesn't look as cool in this one.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy.
There's one.
Takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
You better guard, it's what
The
it
National
means.
Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program.
Some
Some
nerd
say that
here.
it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval.
It's not the best picture, but happy.
Good.
Sounds like he's happy to me.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship.
They're already on board, moron.
Intruder to the right! Intruder to the left!
Pretending there's an intruder.
Intruder in the back! Intruder to the right!
What are they doing? If I'm going the right way
I
or
seem to be
not.
repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. Former President Sears
The
did
guy
also
fell
act...
asleep on his speech. If I gotta take all these pictures again, where do I even go now?
Snake, respond. Snake, Snake!
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious.
If I gotta do this again.
All to think about what...
Good.
Alright, I don't know where you go now. Took the pics.
The National Missile
What am I
Defense
supposed to do
Program was
now?
initiated in the end of the 20th century.
Where's this computer? Is
Projected
it
to
this?
completion in 2005.
Happy, you fucking little dork. What is all this shit? What's going on here? Alright, come on.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is...
Nothing.
Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
That wasn't a front view, was
The
it?
next image...
Alright. Oh my god, that was the front one, you fucking... The side one, that's the best you're gonna get, you fucking little twat. Cunt scumbag!
However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is considered a chance happening.
This better be it now, you fucking monkey. It was clearly not a front shot, you fuck nut. Oh, how'd you skip this?
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look.
You better be happy,
The
nerd.
first image is... We have the shot from the right covered already. You didn't need
Apparently
to take
I did, because you said it was a front shot a
The
minute
photos from the
ago.
right, front, and left are ready to go up. The only one we need is a close-up of the Marines lettering. We're almost there.
Where's that one? How do I get that one, you little dork?
Solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement.
My USB's suddenly empty. What a joke. No, it
Development in
isn't.
missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development, has been
Freeze.
pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the
I
program.
don't know where it is. Is it up here?
Say that it was a military interest with
There it
plans
is.
for the $100 billion program.
Good.
Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the new
Happy, you fucking little asshole. Psych.
Okay, I'm receiving the images.
Oh, God.
Okay, first up. This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Fair enough. Get out of there.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Raid. That is all. Dismissed.
Huh? Who dares clap?
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Get him!
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver
Nerd.
Ocelot.
It can't be. Shoot him, you nerds.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Keep
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Why don't you shoot him, you wimps? One nerd.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
So they've got a flashback to a really annoying boss fight, which I thought was this for a second, but now it's Metal Gear 3, isn't it? There's like an electric guy you've got to fight in a fist fight. Looks a bit like that guy who's got the gun there. That was such an annoying boss fight.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
Why did Ocelot shoot that random soldier? Wasn't he part of this group that's doing this? I don't get it.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
You pigs. You pig dog
Is there a point to
American.
this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, you Have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Glukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
It's double cross after double cross to the key point.
Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Glukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
And
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
long cutscene here.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Just getting right now. They can't even get him. These are apparently the top Marines.
Ocelot!
So, Solid Nig, you're ready. Aren't we both? His mutoid arm. Shoot him, fucking Snake, you bitch.
It's been a while, brother.
He's part of him. It can't be.
You know who I am.
Why would his arm change his voice?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake?
What sense does that make?
You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother.
This makes no sense, does it?
No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Why would an arm turn the voice of this man?
My mind liquid.
Doesn't make any sense, does it? It might change his brain, even then, I don't know what we're talking about. It can't do that either. But at least there's maybe some DNA thing, I don't know. But why would your voice change? Your voice is part of like your tongue and the shape of your mouth and all kinds. It wouldn't be possible.
You'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
Makes total sense, doesn't it? Dun 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 dun. Snake! What's going on? Is he getting in the rayoid? Oh, at the end there's like millions of those shitty robots, making the whole thing stupid. I don't remember the last bosses being as annoying in this one, but looking on the web, everyone's saying that it's more annoying, so I don't know.
You don't have what it takes after all!
Me in a fucking Metal Gear again, brother!
Down, Snake, with this tanker!
Trying to shoot an unstoppable bot. Fucking long cutscene. Didn't think this robot was as cool design as the flown in the last one. That wreck thing looks cooler than this dopey thing. Yeah!
Snake! Snake!
Yeah! Got a tail. It's like a crab lizard. It's like a crab lizard getting it. It's like a crab lizard again. Like a fucking lizard. It's like a giant lizard again. Like a giant lizard again. I see you.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
Here we go, one again. Why would Ocelot stick Liquid's arm on his own? And where did he get Liquid's arm from? I killed him way out in the snow somewhere.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene.
Yes, but who cares?
Most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold.
They're shite.
Yes, of course, Mr. President.
President of America or of Arms Tech or who?
Snake!
Nothing kills snakes, outta curd, outta nerd. Why do we need to hear that?
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists
Why do you
blew a
call him
hole in
Snake?
an oil
His name's
tanker full
Raiden.
of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell.
The big nerd.
I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
The passion.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
With complete passion. There's a stupid location, all else the same.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Now for your top priority is
The location, the first one was definitely way cooler.
back and get those C4s disarmed.
This big shell has this weird orange color to it too, which is kind of stupid.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government.
Not one of
The
them's
most
worth 30
important
billion,
person in
fuck
the sense.
'em.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Himself?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If
There's
the chlorides
more.
being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
You must pwn, Raiden, codename Snake.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
Well, remember when we played this, we thought, Raiden, who's this nerd? And surely this will be just for like 10 minutes and then Snake will overthrow him.
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also
But
conducting a rescue
no, you
operation.
were wrong. The whole game's this little bitch.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
She had to keep that helmet on. Oh.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strike.
You're not
A,
Snake
Shell
at a
1.
complete point.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
Help me.
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence.
Sounds like a bad guy.
There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's
Be a
not
shark.
possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all
Why do we
foreign
ever call
communication.
you that? Just to wind up
What's
the
wrong with
player.
Snake.
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR
We
training.
just wanted to fool
I've
the
completed
player.
300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by
The
codec.
frequency.
The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec,
It's like Colonel
push the
Troutman
select
from
button.
Rambo.
When we need to reach you, contact you.
Whatever.
The codec will beep. When you hear that noise,
Press the
press
select
select
button.
The codec's receiver directly...
Got it! We know all this gibberish from the first
The
game.
texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors.
Built-in bullshit.
It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D.
Keep the helmet on, for God's
different
sake.
Regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines.
Oh my God! Shut
There's
up.
a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They
We
call
really
this the
need
skull
to
suit
hear
in
what the
Fox
suit
now.
does.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
If you shut up, Colonel. Digging. With dun. If he kept the helmet on, we have to keep seeing like this, which is annoying, but don't go back in there, Raiden, you little twit. If you need to believe in a ladder, first believe in the power of the ladder. What's with the bugs? Kill them with combinations. Hey. No, open it, moron. Ration. Psych. Oh my, Raiden. Anything else in here? This bitch. There's one over there. How do I get to that? There's a secret tunnel here too. It's like swimming was necessary. Raiden was right after all. What is it now, nerd?
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. When you're on the surface, you can swim in corresponding directions using the up, down, left, and right movement of the left analog stick.
Huh?
Push the punch button to dive down from the surface.
Psych! What now, you cunt?
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch.
Push it in rapid succession to bone. The Raiden's a bit better than Snake. He can swim amphibious style. Like an amphibious bitch. I actually think you get to that thing by going in this tunnel here. You can kind of crawl faster than fucking Snake. Who's screaming? Huh? Huh?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry.
What does it mean?
AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gorlukovich man.
Gorlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Let's move. Raiden's through. Snake, the real star.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
Only could
We
be
may not know
Snake.
who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold.
There's only one.
He's got some skills.
He should be the star of this, not me.
But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator, a node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd, node.
Not Tyrannicon nerd
Use
stuff.
the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar?
Soliton powder?
That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use.
All right.
The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
You gotta love that node, Raiden.
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Believe in the power of the node, Raiden. Oh, get knotted. I'm not listening to you anymore. This is so annoying.
Right, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
Why?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped.
Well, where's my gun then? They don't drop weapons anyway, so I didn't even need to hear that shit. There's another fucking ration. Music was like some weird jazz music and stuff. It was nowhere near as good as the first ones. The gameplay was improved from 1, but the setting and the story and the music and stuff was nowhere near as good. The atmosphere. And the fact that you play with this imbecile. What's this? What am I supposed to type in? What is it now?
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions?
No.
The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position
This
of
guy's
enemy
voice
personnel.
is more annoying in this one than it was in the first one.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden.
You, the
The
player.
red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents...
This guy's voice, like overdoing his voice, is so annoying. I can't listen to him in this one. Look at this, and some wife of his, who gives a fuck? Yeah, he's out cold. What do you want? What are you showing me that for? Oh my god!
Raiden, the enemy sentry is...
Cause of you talking, that's how! Thanks for that!
It's the enemy. I need help.
Why is the elevator not here? Why are you trying to pick him up for? See ya. Just kill him. Raiden's posing, trying to show he's got martial art ability. It's not going to help him against bullets. This game sucks.
Right, what's wrong?
Not as cool a
Right.
death screen either for some
Right.
shitty reason. Let's get rid of the cool death sequence screen because it's Raiden. So what the fuck's he doing?
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Stay on the lookout.
Where does it want me to go here now? So Snake's made it harder for Raiden now. He got a gun, he got nothing. Why would they send him in with no gun? Good night. He's out. Just run, Raiden.